Alright, well, as we have established, I am bad. Welcome back, by the way. Let's see what character we're going to be this time. I mean, this is, you see... Whoa, he's just like me, for real. Randomize me. Oh, God. Okay, well, you know what? Might be a short one today. Tainted Lost to Mega Satan. You get no Holy Mantle. Okay, I remember this. Better items. Holy Card. Holy Card, I gotta think for a second. Sometimes I would delay my use of the Holy Card, hoping to find Blank Card in the shop. Or, I don't even know, like an Uno card or a Yera rune, I suppose, would allow us to duplicate it. The D1 would allow us to duplicate it. These are possibilities that might make it so delaying the use of the card. If your only goal is to win, and this is maybe not the best play, but if your only goal is to win instead of to win this run, you know, if your goal is to just win in this video, this might increase your chances, for all I know. I do feel like Lodestone... I wouldn't go so far as to say it's bad. I might say it's a little spicy, given the circumstances. You know, it makes it a little harder to predict what an enemy is going to do. I think we want to stay right around here. This should be like the epicenter of the brimstone shots. That actually went super well. I have no complaints. Safety pin. You only get good items as Tainted Lost, so like something like the safety pin is a huge help. I really appreciate it. The thing is, it makes your evil stat go up, which is really, really good, because it does something for you in many ways, such as, and don't forget. All right, so we'll head down to the next floor. We do have a, you know what? I would say with your bombs, as silly as it seems, we wouldn't mind fishing for like a small rock. I basically am mad. Let's use that holy card. We waited a floor. That's how long can you be expected to wait? You know, at some point you gotta pop it. 30 seconds? I don't think so. Are you crazy? I just walked over here. Sure. Okay, there's a bomb. Now we fear you, and then as you get summoned, we just leave the room. We break the wrist and walk away. So I think that, you know, I actually enjoy Tainted Lost to some extent. I think... Oh, the chest doesn't exist anymore, huh? I think they did a good job with the Tainted Lost from the perspective of, like, making a hard character that's also... Fair might not... That might be a word that some people would bristle at. But a hard character that's fun. You know, there's a little bit of a gambling aspect here, you know, law of large numbers. You gotta have enough runs to have a realistic chance to get some items that could actually get you there. But you can also, this is a character with whom you can just play really well, which is not my strong suit, especially lately. But, you know, training for the Super Auto Pets Olympiad, which inevitably will happen some point soon. I'm doing all sorts. You wouldn't understand, it's an esports thing, sweetheart. It's hard to be world-class at 2 games simultaneously. I mean, Clara Hughes managed to do it with cycling and speed skating, but even then, you know, one of those is a winter sport, one of those is a summer sport. She could tailor her training a little bit. There were some crossover skills. I don't think Isaac and Super Auto Pets exist in the same category, you know? Like, can you imagine how good Mike Tyson could have been at chess boxing if he was capable of applying his natural gifts in boxing to the rigorous training required to be incredible at chess? I mean, to be honest, to win a chess boxing match, I'm pretty sure Mike Tyson would need to have like a 150 ELO, which is very doable. But can you imagine the nightmare if he had been like a 2100? Holy crap. You might be like, put me back in the ring. I can't I can't handle this guy's tactics. Put me back in the ring. At least I could get lucky there. Okay, a Tears upgrade is good. We can take one of these. We will take this. It doesn't kill us instantly, right? Yeah. Nice damage upgrade. We will go back to our item room. Of course, there's a lot of positives to be gleaned here because you must recall that Tainted Lost only gets good items. As a result, no matter what we see, we're going to be thrilled. I know we said we would go to the item room. I actually think we're going to go shop first. Because if there is a holy card, then we would want to see it. But instead, we get nothing. We can't even afford that. Well, okay. You know what? Planetarium chance. That's... You can't go to an item room. We say planetarium chance instead. Devil card is just extra damage, right? Like the question mark one. Oh, no. It's a Bible effect. Okay. Honestly, Mom Fight is not that hard, but is also possibly the fight where you could take some damage. Like, it's not difficult to win, but it's the kind of fight where it can be very easy to just walk even slightly too close to a door. It happens all the time. Like, literally, maybe every fight. For me, at least. As you saw in the last one. So to be able to have this is like a C and a C plus, let's say. This is like a C plus card for us right now. But a C plus is like, that's functional, man. As always, I'd like to note that, you know, I am an adult. I live in an adult world now where if you got like a, you know, a C plus, you would be like, that's not amazing. I don't feel great about myself, but this is a hard class, man, and I got other stuff I'm juggling. I think you'd be reasonably okay with it. I'll accept that. The speed upgrade is nice, the luck upgrade is nice, the tears upgrade is awesome, the damage downgrade is somewhat minor. Easy come, easy go, we just got a bunch of damage from Abaddon. If you're wondering, by the way, sometimes I remember when streaming this would come up. Tainted Lost can go to the Curse Room. You get in for free. If you can teleport out, then you got no problems. Otherwise, you lose your holy card effect, and you lose it, you know, permanently or until you get another holy card. So the risk is not worth it. Because 9 lives doesn't even exist in the Tainted Lost pool, because you only get good items. I'm scared. So Lodestone has created, like, a matrix... of dodging here that is unusual. This feels very strange, but it seems like we're gonna make it through. Okay, that was spooky. That was an unpredictable room. We had to do some at runtime calculations. Okay, just in time. You gotta be very cautious here. Just inch by inch, you know? Inch by inch, we're gonna get there. The number one thing we want to see right now is it would just be awesome to get another holy card. Then we have a little bit of... I'm stupid, by the way. I just realized, how are we going to fight Mega Satan if I've taken my deal with the devil? I'll take the L on that one. My mistake. It didn't even cross my mind until just now. Sack Head seems to me like it would give us the best opportunity to get more holy cards in the future. So let's take a look at that. No guarantees, of course, but very helpful, potentially. Even if it doesn't give us exactly what we want, still very helpful. Okay, you gotta buy yourself a little bit of time in here. The longer you can keep those fear shots on, the better it is for you. Okay, nice luck upgrade, nice damage upgrade. We're just gonna try to take this one to the streamer room, also known as the chest, okay? And it's going pretty well. Curse of the Unknown. Oh no, well anyway. Now, like, don't get me wrong, a holy card is top tier, still. But to get, what the heck? Ooh, they weren't joking. I really can see forever. To get like a tier, oh no. To get a tier effect like a, like a holy light or a ghost pepper would go a long way for sure. Would definitely help out. I'm not gonna die here, but we're on watch now. Like, we're on notice. We need another holy card stat, which is doctor terminology for as soon as possible. Anyway. That's Isaac. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this game. You've probably watched a little bit of it. Probably, you listened to a little bit. Probably typing a comment about how I shouldn't have given that guy directions to Montana's. Hey, if maybe, I like to think that maybe I saved him by giving him bad directions. And as a result of me giving him directions that did not send him to Montana's, not maliciously, by the way, it was an error of, not of malice, but of ignorance. That doesn't make it errorless, but it does make it less malevolent. Starring Angelina Jolie. Hold on. That's our holy card right there. I can just tell. I got kind of like a nose for it. Thanks so much. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I like to think that maybe as a result of that, he was unable to find his way to Montana's. He got so hungry he had to stop at a different restaurant and perhaps made like a cool memory, you know, with his family that was like, hey, remember when we were supposed to go to Montana's and get that, like, you know, $17 Jack Daniel's beef burger with the microwave french fries, but instead we stopped at this cool little hole-in-the-wall Thai restaurant called Pat's and had the golden chicken, and it changed our lives? Those were the days. I honestly, like, I like Ludo, or have historically liked Ludo. I don't think it's the right time. I think you don't you get close to me, mister. Don't you get close to me, mister. Now remember, you got no respawns. Holy crap. We got a little lucky there. We got no respawns, so we're still like, I mean, I gotta be pessimistic about this. Every room, you're just trying to hold it together. Just hold it together. Just one more. Holy crap. Just one more holy card to at least allow us the possibility to stretch this run out a little longer, you know? Just to get one more breath. A planetarium. I'm interested. You have my attention. Neptunus. When you don't shoot, you get an awesome tier bonus. Empress World. We can definitely pop World. When you don't shoot, you get an awesome tier bonus, and then that tier bonus is removed as you shoot. This gives you a nice, like, salvo with which to enter any room. I'm scared. Can you just, like... I'm dead. I'm just dead. There's no way. I mean, what did you want me to say at that point? Like, there's just... You know what? You gotta check this real quick. Yera? Alges! You can pop a holy card, you can pop an Alges, and then you get out of here, and I guess we got no benefit whatsoever, but at least we didn't die. Oh, okay, well, honestly, just kill me. Okay. I'm gonna pop it. I mean, that's just like... Look, I have some runs in Isaac, and I think this is just... This is, you know the expression, familiarity breeds contempt? I think that's, we're hitting that to an extent in Repentance right now, which is sometimes you're just like, okay, guess I'll die. What are you gonna do? That's just how it is, you know? Like, the Tainted Keeper run, we should not have lost. There was, like, some laziness there. But the Tainted Lost run, where you run into, the flies that just... Or the spiders that just endlessly get summoned, like, what do you want from me? Broken Modem's kind of sick. Maybe we should have taken that last time. You never know, man. You never know. That could have changed everything. I'll tell you one thing, though. Neptunus sure didn't save us. Alright, this time we have a chance to maybe go Mega Satan. I'm just going to ignore that first deal with the devil, no matter how much it hurts. And piercing shots are just like, that's a beautiful get. Take me down here. I'm not upset. I'm just like, you know... I mean, I guess what I would say is that, you know, those yellow spider enemies just, like, a little annoying because apparently, like, they have iframes to the extent that would, like, boggle your mind. There's enough miracles here to burn your brain, as the Insane Clown Posse said. Frickin' rainbows after it rains. Oh, man. Now we're getting local again. There was a double rainbow in Vancouver this week. came home from picking my daughter up from daycare, she was like, my wife was like, you gotta come out and see this. There's a little double rainbow going on. It's wondrous, don't get me wrong. Go to the Vancouver subreddit, double rainbow, double rainbow, double rainbow. Then somebody, I guess they're allergic to people having fun. It wasn't me, I know you're gonna say it sounds like me, that says this double rainbow is nothing. Check it out, there's a septuple rainbow going on here right now, and they photoshopped like 20 rainbows into an image. And I was like, okay, you think you're slick. It's kind of funny, I can't disagree, but at the same time, you think you're better than me? I'm never gonna apologize for this experimental treatment. We're one syringe away from getting to spun. I really don't want to use my last bomb. Especially because okay, how are we missing these shots? Obviously, like, I want to easily kill the boss, but we need to not take this deal with the devil, too, so I think patience is a muscle that deserves to be trained. At the moment, at least. Beauty. Good shooting, good shooting. I really wanted you to be Larry Jr. It's fine. It's going very well. Honestly, it's going very well. We can't kill the head in one barrage, which is a little sobering. But then it spawns an enemy that has no HP anyway, so I guess we shouldn't be too upset. Okay. Hey, I mean, you take a risk. Anytime you pick up experimental treatment, you take a risk. So, you know, nobody forced my hand there. Nobody said, hey, you've absolutely got to pick this up. I'm not going to cry about it. Yeah, re-roll me. And it's really just to see if we could get a holy card. Even though we have one available, like, it's always nice to have a little bit of reserve. What are you again? We actually need to not have that, unfortunately. Tooth and Nail, kind of sick. Kind of sick. Now we can go to our curse room. We cannot leave this floor. Oh, frick. Okay, well, now we can. I was gonna say we can't leave this floor without taking our holy card. But now we definitely can. Because we're just gonna go use the holy card. If you'll excuse me, holy card. Okay, and then we're gonna come up through this way. And this way. And then just 1 second. 3, 2, 1, go. We didn't need to do it on the way in, but I guess it's good practice. 3, 2, 1, go. Not gonna cry about that. That's good stuff. Okay, Soul of Eden. What else we got in here? I forgot now. Death card. I mean, it's certainly not bad. We literally cannot have this. We need to get the angel key pieces, unfortunately. Even though we're not going to get one on this floor, we still need... Ooh. Okay, good. I think we lose this. I think probably on the caves, unless we get some great items here, we're going to run into some serious issues. But I could be wrong, and we could also just get an amazing item here. Just recall, you can't really go into your deal with the devil. We have a holy card active right now. We want another one floating. That's nice. Thank you so much. Ooh, I got spun, but I did not take the pill. But hey, we got what we wanted. We got what we wanted, okay? We got 10.76 damage. Some justification after losing that rate of fire. At least it was not for no reason. Good stuff. This is doable. I'd say we got a long way to go, but I mean, keep in mind, I might be bad at this game, okay? It wouldn't be the first time that I've regressed to the point of, like, derision in Isaac. But anything in this game that is, like, programmed into the game, I've done. I've freaking done it all, man. Like, you wouldn't... I know Neil Armstrong has left this mortal coil, but that's like seeing Neil Armstrong, like, when he's 80 years old... And then doubting that he ever went to space because he's, like, old as dirt, right? Like, you meet a guy, you're like, hey, this is Neil Armstrong. He's the first man to walk on the moon. You're like, this guy? Really? Are you kidding me? He's old, you know? Yeah, but not in 69. I mean, he was, like, in his probably early 40s at the time, which might be old depending on where you're at in your life. I'm just saying, like, in general... You know, you're seeing me a little bit receded from what I would describe as my Isaac Prime, though we can always get back there. Now, would I say I'm the Neil Armstrong of Isaac? Maybe like the Neil Armstrong kind of like mixed with the LeBron James, but with a little bit of a philanthropic side, maybe also like a Jonas Salk or something like that. But then I like to think that I've got kind of like a little comic bend, like maybe a little George Carlin attached to it. And then after that, though, but I would say like on top of that, very affable, like very likable, like with a little bit of Paul Rudd mixed in. And then like on okay, you get the, I was just trying to create, you know, I was trying to brainstorm a celebrity with no haters. Now, I think we have not gone to our item room. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Do you remember old internet memes? Like, from the Schmo Yoho channels? Ain't nobody got time for that, man. I'm not going back for a dang item room on a Curse of the Blind, our second Tainted Lost run. We will instead maintain positive forward momentum. Get a holy card here. That would be very nice, quite frankly. Ace of Diamonds. Two of Spades. Okay, how about that? Two of Spades. We got an Empress card. Oh, we got a fake Emperor card? I would try this. This is a pretty bad boss. We need to... I mean, piercing shots are an incredible asset here. I'm willing to use my last bomb. We're not going to get an angel statue. Did you see the timing on this? Like, this guy is blessed right now. This guy is hashtag blessed. Get me out of here. People may doubt this. We played incredibly well there. That was like, it was really scary. Okay, the sun card is nice to reveal the whole map, but honestly, let's embrace some chaos here, man, because, like, I'd like to re-roll the items on the ground to get a chance of the holy card, but you know how I'm going to use the Soul of Eden, most likely. You know, we're gonna pop it when we get a bad item on, like, a deal with the angel, and then it's going to turn into another bad item, and I'll be like, why did I hold this for 4 floors? And I'll blame the game, even though I had other options, and then, you know, we'll cultivate a bit of an antagonistic attitude. It's written in the YouTuber handbook. Now, what are we at here? You're almost dead. I mean, I would, after losing that tainted keeper run, we have keeper's elbow, so I'd love to grab that, actually. After losing that tainted keeper run, like, I would not mind picking up a tainted lost victory to make myself feel a little bit like, you know, to build up the self-esteem a little bit. Like, I'm past the point in my life where my self-esteem is based on my Isaac gameplay. I would say, honestly, I have other more valid avenues for self-esteem now. Like, for example, I've become pretty good at parallel parking during rush hour on busy streets in tight spots. And it's necessity's the mother of invention. I always feared doing this. I would rather park in a parking lot, you know, and even have to pay private parking lot prices to not have to parallel park on a busy street with a, you know, white BMW SUV behind me that didn't realize when I signaled right what that meant is I was going to be taking this spot here. And of course, the parallel park, you have to drive slightly past the spot, and then they close up, you know, right on your rear end, don't give you any space, and then you gotta put it in reverse, and then the person behind them is already closed in on them, and it's now, honestly, like, when I drop my daughter off at daycare, you know, it's got to be done in a we're saved. It's got to be done in a timely fashion. Now I'm just signal on, I'm in the spot, pay for the parking on my phone, even though I've made my political opinions very clear, very clear. I think there should be a 15-minute street parking window where it's free, especially for new parents, especially for new parents. Okay, take me to the next floor now. We're doing some good stuff. Like, that's where I get my self-esteem now, is my ability to confidently parallel park on a busy street at the busy times of day. I don't need Isaac anymore. Well, I mean, I like Isaac, but I don't need Isaac victories anymore just to convince me that I know what I'm doing, you know? I know what I'm doing. Watch me sidle into... Honestly, like, I'll admit, this is with a backup camera, okay? So it's not, like, but who cares? Like, nobody out there is like, yo, hey, well, you got power steering? Oh, power steering. Wow, you must be a great driver. I drive a 1950s car. It's a big Chevrolet Chevelle, and you know, okay. Long story short, like I don't think we should shame anybody for like, you know, using modern safety innovations. But I will absolutely tell you, I think I'm one of the best. One moment. I think I would put myself in the top 5% reverse parkers. I know, I didn't even realize, but in the modern era, like, everything is, like... I say this as a judgmental person, I think, but everything is, like, cause for judgment. Like, I didn't realize until recently that there's a group of people out there, numbering probably in the tens of millions, who believe that the only reason anybody would back into a parking spot instead of pulling in... Oh, is to flex that they know how to back in. That's not the case. I'll tell you a couple of things, okay? One is, it's safer to back in when you're, like, in control of getting into the spot, and the blind spots are next to the parked cars behind you while you're backing in, than it is to back out, and then you have two enormous blind spots on your left and right when you're getting out. I'm devastated. So that's one thing, you know, you can actually see the situation around you as you pull in. Also, when you're pulling in, or you're backing into a spot, the two cars that are on the side serve as a great kind of guideline in order to get you in. And also, I'll just tell you the honest truth. Backing into a parking spot is actually easier if you have a backup camera than pulling into a parking spot is, because you get a much more representative view of where, you know, your car is from that little license plate camera than having to, like, stare over the hood. A lot of people seem to, I guess they're just not paying attention. Someone throws on their signal light and then drives slightly, like half of a car length past the parking spot, and they're like, guess they didn't mean to put their signal light on because they didn't park there. They get right up on them, and then when the person throws the reverses on, they go, oh, you just want to brag. Anyway, well, I'm bad. See you next time. See you.